Hi Andrew, your uranium deposit in Botswana is known on a worldwide scale, but certainly your Wilconi project in Western Australia isn't to be sneezed at either. What are the latest drilling results telling you?
G'day Gareth. Look, we've just completed quite a large RC and then diamond drilling program in Wilconi. So our Wilconi nickel cobalt project is what's called a laterite nickel project, very close to surface. And occurs just immediately west of the very famous Wiluna gold mine. So we've been out there drilling. We've completed 187 RC holes for a bit over 8,000 metres, so quite a big program, and then 30 diamond holes for about 1,500 metres. So, you know, that was months of very hard work for the boys. The good news is the results were fantastic. We got very thick zones of appreciably high grade for a laterite deposit nickel, and some great zones of cobalt as well. The nickel and the cobalt don't always occur exactly together in this style of deposit. In fact, the cobalt sits above, some of the cobalt sits above the top of the nickel, but we're very happy with the drilling results. So, for example, some of the results that we've highlighted in the release today: 12 metres at 1.5% nickel and 0.36% cobalt. I mean, that's far and above the resource grade that we have announced at the moment. So lots of numbers, lots of thick intersects of over 1.5% nickel, and some really good cobalt numbers as well. So in some senses, it's been a very positive project because a lot of the good results are significantly higher than the current resource grade, which sits at under 1% nickel and under 0.1% cobalt.
In the same way that you're looking at beneficiation for your Botswana uranium project, you're also applying the same science at Wilconi, is that right?
That's correct. So, and in fact, it's a really auspicious day today. We started that work this morning, but it's called a hyperspectral technique, and we look at the near infrared part of the spectrum, and it's a great identifier for certain minerals and alteration styles. And we believe that we'll be able to identify some mineral zones that will enable us to mine and process at higher grades.
Well, in combination with the Wilconi uranium project in Africa, it sounds like next year will be quite a bumper year for you.
Yes, we're excited about both projects. You know, again, I would apologise to people that it's taken us a little bit longer to get on the ground in Botswana than I had anticipated when I came back to the company in July. But we are there now. We've got our guy, our country manager, Peter Sheehan, over there, and new offices have been opened, vehicles have been purchased, and we anticipate starting drilling in early January, and I'll be going over to the project in February and taking some investors and some analysts as part of that trip to see the progress that we're making once we get back to work.
Well, as one investor to the managing director, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Gareth. It's always wonderful to talk to you. Cheers, mate.